Success is one of life's greatest highs. Once you've tasted it, there's no going back. Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel Elevate Genius. No conversation about success can be complete without mentioning the name Charlie Munger. Munger's claim to fame, the billionaire vice chairman / real estate attorney, hardly needs an introduction. Boasting a long list of accomplishments, like being Warren Buffett's right-arm and long-standing business partner of 60 years, few had a slice of the success pie the way Munger did. He had an illustrious career as vice chairman of Buffett's conglomerate, Berkshire Hathaway. But how did he get there? Born in Omaha on New Year's Day in 1924, the investment pundit breathed his last at the age of 99 on November 28, 2023. He left behind a rich cornucopia of life lessons and pro tips that we can dip into to achieve Success 2.0. Let's get this ball rolling. Inversion is the answer. Stumped by a problem? Can't wrap your head around how to crack it? Charlie Munger had a neat formula on how to get out of a mental pickle, a cool technique known as inversion. So, how does inversion work? You see, problems are easily unraveled if you flip everything in reverse or turn an issue the wrong side up. Here's an example. Say you are looking to be more productive during your typical workday. The question that you need to ask here is not, how can I be more productive? No, you need to flip it on its head and ask, how can I not be productive? This might seem like a counterintuitive move, but Charlie Munger clearly knew the science behind this golden technique. You see, Munger was inspired by the iconic German mathematician Carl Gustav Jacobi, and Jacobi's stock method when it came to diffusing mathematical problems and overcoming snags was "Man muss immer umkehren." This translates roughly into invert, always invert. Do the maths, or if you're a mathphobe, don't. Let us break it down for you. The thing is, you can't go about solving things or putting the pieces of a puzzle together just using the beaten and tried and tested forward approach. It doesn't work that way. You need to go in both directions, forward and backward. According to Munger, many problems can't be solved forward. Inversion takes your brain out of screensaver mode and brings those beliefs into sharp focus that you had neatly tucked away in the recesses of your brain. You might not even be aware of their existence in the first place. This offers the path of least resistance for those stubborn issues that refuse to resolve or go away on their own. Munger had a career timeline saturated with successful business outcomes. You don't want to sidestep his advice. Just take a look at his dynamic portfolio. He held the coveted position as CEO and chairman of Wesco Financial Corporation from 1984 to 2011. He was also the chairman and publisher of Daily Journal Corporation. Another feather in his cap was his position as director of Costco Wholesale Corporation. Now, blitzing away problems is one thing, but Munger strongly advocated this next step, without which your giant leap towards success might stall mid-flight, like a rocket that runs out of fuel. Drop the self-serving bias. In his book, Poor Charlie's Almanac, Munger sums up his thoughts on the negative impact of what he calls the self-serving bias. And here's a scary thought. According to the former vice chairman, it is mostly rooted in the subconscious. Cultivating the right mindset is similar to turning on the ignition in a brand new vehicle, or else your life's trajectory might crash and burn before you even get to launch it. Failing to do so is the fastest route to self-sabotage. Self-serving bias boils down to a sense of entitlement, or what Charlie terms the true little me. It reeks of instant gratification and feeling entitled to do whatever you want whenever you want to do it. And it definitely crosses the line when it comes to how much you want. Chew on the example Munger gives of extravagance in frittering away one's earnings to cater to the whims of true little me. Munger calls it the path to ruin. He even cites the instance of Mozart, the greatest composer of all time, and his state of perpetual unhappiness and misery. Why? Because of his inability to stick to his budget, precisely because of this bias. What's the takeaway from all this? A complete mental overhaul is in order because you need to make space, not just for your own self-serving tendencies, but to accommodate the self-serving bias of others that you come across. And that leads to one more big secret you'll need to know if you want to tread in Munger's footsteps, but you'll have to check back in with us next week for part 2, where all will be revealed. If you've enjoyed this video, hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe and share. Until next time, in whatever you do, remember to learn, motivate, and inspire.